Alright, welcome back, guys. We're doing another Agatha Christie game because I was no longer able to even access the old Agatha Christie game I had. It was pretty much just for the first time, like, it stopped recording. So OBS stopped detecting the game, and then it wouldn't record anymore. And then I win. I don't know what happened with the game itself, but it went to playing ads only, and I couldn't get around that. So yeah, I wasn't actually able to record any more of that because it had ads in between, and it's a little awkward to do that. So I went ahead and just got this game on Steam, Agatha Christie, A.B.C. Murders. So let's do this. I did start a little bit, so I did 2% as Neo. So we'll delete that. And then we'll just be Neo in the Matrix again. Yeah. I probably can't talk a lot during this game. Yay, hooray, I can't talk. But, well, because it's basically a lot of, what do you call it? Let's turn that down. It's basically a lot of dialogue and cutscenes. So, yeah, let's play.
Some post for you, Poirot.
Mr. Hercule Poirot, you fancy yourself, don't you, at solving mysteries that are too difficult for our poor thick-head British police? Let us see, Mr. Clever Poirot, just how clever you can be. Perhaps you'll find this nut too hard to crack. Look out for handover on the 21st of the month. Yours extra, A.B.C.
Oh, it's some sort of joke.
Maybe. But please remind me to inform Chief Inspector Japp.
Alright. Sorry for the weird lag. Game isn't really that graphic, but I have a lot of shit going on in the background right now. I might want to close a little bit of it. Just give me a minute. It's still going. I think I might have some other side stuff going on.
It's here, Poirot. The murder took place in this street. Grim place indeed.
Tout à fait, Hastings. The streets of Andover are in a terrible state.
Look, there's Chief Inspector Japp. He's talking with a policeman.
Let us try not to get our shoes wet.
Alright, so this is the part where we start doing things. This is a point and click adventure pretty much. There's no WASD or arrow key controls. So the first thing that we want to do, I actually want to check this out if I can. Missing cat. Oh. His kitty cat's missing. Okay. Let's get down to business. We need to get over here to this guy.
Over here, it's Hastings.
We took the 10:30. Luckily, the service is good to Andover.
So, Chief Inspector, what do we have?
The victim is called Alice Asher. She owned this tobacco shop. She was killed yesterday with a blow to the back of the head.
At what time?
Let me just check.
Okay, so I have to observe him and obtain clues about his state of mind and personality. This is pretty much a tutorial piece of the game. Just look. Find 3 clues that agree with Hercule Poirot's remark.
Is Jap being too
Poirot.
relaxed?
I
Let
don't
us
know.
find the clues that prove it.
Poirot. He has a relaxed attitude. Come on. Yep. I forgot what the other piece is.
Indeed, Poirot. We were used to seeing you judge people with more discretion.
Come on! What? A slight smile. His hat is tipped back.
Jap is in a good mood.
Success.
I bet he thinks he's already caught the culprit.
You didn't. I will.
The last customer to see Mrs. Asher alive left her shop at 5:30. The body was found at around 11 in the evening by an officer doing his rounds. The shop door was open. That's what alerted him.
Had anything been taken?
A little tobacco maybe, but you'd hardly murder for a few smokes. There's nothing of any real value in the shop.
What type of woman was Mrs. Asher?
In her 50s, married but separated, no children.
Her husband?
Aha, Franz Asher, the husband. Alcoholic and violent. It's said that he regularly insulted his wife and threatened to kill her.
Okay. It's too obvious because...
A little too easy, don't you think?
You like complications, don't you? Well, this time you may be disappointed.
Peut-être. May I examine the crime scene?
Of course, old chap.
I'll be with you in a minute, Poirot.
Poirot. Okay. Wait a minute. So, you look at this...
This fruit and vegetable shop has a front row seat. Therefore, an employee might have noticed something.
Yeah, she may have. But we need to go on the crime scene first. Let's get in there. So we pretty much just need to look around and investigate the crime scene, find clues, figure out what happened to her and why she's dead and who killed her. There was a hand there. Oh no, that's to go back out. We don't want to do that.
The place is unusually tidy for a crime scene.
The newspapers aren't knocked over. They're in order. Well, come on. The shelves are in order. And
Nothing suggests any sign of a fight.
typically that means it's someone that you know. But not always. instruction for this part because
Red liquid is oozing out. Is it blood?
because I've seen this before. When I first saw this, I thought that maybe he chopped off her fingers and put it in the bag. That would have been a sight to see.
No. It's just some strawberries that are losing their juice. They probably come from the fruit and vegetable shop opposite.
But yeah. It's just strawberries.
It's not just any red.
I don't care. I don't care. Look at it.
It's open at the... There are no prints on the book.
No prints. Okay. And then...
The counter is covered with fingerprints all on top of one another. Unfortunately, it will not be possible to use them.
Well, yeah, you can't use this because there's plenty of people who've been in and out of this shop.
She has a packet of play cigarette next to her hand. Did she drop it when she fell? This poor woman's head is resting in a very even-shaped pool of blood.
So, it means that she was not moved.
She just has one wound on the back of the head. There are no other wounds or signs of a struggle. The body is hidden by the counter and is not visible from the tobacco shop door. Many customers must have thought that Mrs. Asher had popped out. I can't see any other mark on the floor.
Okay. So that's that. In this part,
the till does not appear to have been touched. I have to check that nothing is missing from it.
so this part is pretty difficult to see at first. There's numbers for the code listed on the register itself. The first number is 8, and then you turn it around. Second number is 5, and then you turn it again. I think it's where is it? I can't remember where I get the third number from. But anyways, I think it's still 852. So you just go here. You do 8.
It would be best to examine the rest of the till.
Oh, it won't let me do it. I forgot. Wait a minute. Okay, so you actually have to open it first. No, that's not how you open it. You pull this. Come on. Oh my god. I feel like a fool. It's been a while since I tried this, since I bought the game. I don't wanna start over. I wanna get to examine it. Oh, I have to unlock it.
A mechanism has just made a fan click.
There we go. Alright, now I think we can open it. Come on.
The till is full of money. but there is something strange.
Okay, that's the third number. So we do 852. Yeah, it is still 852. So it's 8, 5, 2. And opens a secret compartment here. And then we take the key.
This must be the key to the back of the shop.
Right. So we go there.
The door is locked.
Use our key.
The door is locked.
I forgot how to do it. I think you drag it. Do you drag it? No! What are you doing, dude? Get back over there. Oh, God. Anyway. Yeah, you click and drag it. For some reason. Because you can't just select it out of your inventory. Yeah, you gotta look at this.
What a strange box. It looks like you have to slide the slats of wood to open it.
Oh my god. I hate this puzzle. Anyways, with this puzzle, oh my god, what's happening right now? I need to slide. Apparently this part is not slidable yet. Let's go to the other side. This one isn't slidable yet. Go to the back. I can slide this one though.
It is blocked.
Oh, the bottom. Slide it. Come on. Can you press that?
This button appears to activate the mechanism.
Okay. Can I do any of this side yet? No. What about this side? Okay. Go to this side. Wait, this side can't be slid.
It is blocked.
That side's still blocked. Which side did I not do yet? That can be done. Maybe this side? No, this can't be moved. I think there's a second sliding puzzle on this side. Yeah. That was my problem.
That should do it.
Now it's unlocked. Alright, so let's open this up. Come on. Stop playing with me. Oh my god! You have to slide it like all the way, like you're really there, instead of the game just doing it.
A necklace of bright blue stones.
Let's snip her picture.
Who is this young woman? To my dear Aunt Alice, Mary Drower.
Have you found anything?
The victim has a niece. We must find her.
Alright, sorry. Okay, so we found out she has a niece. We have to go find her. I hate this puzzle. This is like the worst puzzle. Okay,
Such
so
a pretty decoration should be at the center of the motif to respect the symmetry.
with this one, you have to get the rows to the middle. So what I like to do is just to try to remember what I did. I think I just, what did I do? I just have to pull it over here. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, I hate how it doesn't click on it sometimes. I'm moving. No! I'm moving the rows.
The wooden flower is prevented.
Okay. And next. I think it goes this way. Oh my god, move it! And then I move this. Like that. No. It's gotta be like this. No. Oh my god, I forgot how to do this. Yeah? Maybe? Let's try that. It won't always grab the flower right away, which I don't get. But yeah, anyways, so, like, no. There's gotta be some kind of way I can get it over here. Ah! Oh my god, what? It doesn't want to do it. It doesn't want to go over here for some reason. I'm putting it here. And it won't stay, it just jumps over. So apparently that's not the way. Okay. Now, I need to take this. Come on. Come on, flower, really? Just move, please. Alright, so I need to figure out there it goes. Oh god. Come on, grab the flower. Move it. Okay. And now I definitely do not like this part. Oh, it drives me nuts. It really does. So let's get this down again. Take it and move this like this. Like it was in the beginning. No, no. I need to do this differently. No. No. I think I got it. Or it should line up. Oh my gosh. This. Okay, so what? What did I do? It needs to be like that when it comes around. So, Alright, oh, wait, go back.
The wooden flower is preventing the...
I know that. Yeah, I need to stop this for a second. Alright, I got it. Oh my god, 10 years later. At least I think I got it. Alright. Going.
I heard a faint sound as if something was unlocked.
Then there's a second annoying puzzle. Where you need to view these birds on the top the way that they are positioned. So this bird is pointing off to the top right. So then we need to go down here to the bird, the corresponding bird. Make sure he's pointing to the top right. Like so. Alright, now this top bird is pointing up, directly up. Alright, so we go to the corresponding bird. Make sure to turn it, pointing up. Okay, he's pointing up. Where's my sound? Oh. Well, there it is. Alright, so this bird is upside down. So let's turn this bird around. All the way around. Does it need to be opposite? Oh, I think this is. It was that it needed to be opposite. So this bird is to the left.
These drawings appear to be attached.
There's really no reason for this stuff that you're going to find to be locked up into a confusing puzzle like this. But it is. I could see if she had like some diamonds or something. Yeah, that would be... But there's really no point in this stuff being like this. I think that's the puzzle. I hope that's the puzzle. Okay, well, it did all that unlocking sound, like a mechanism was moving, but apparently I was wrong to expect that it would need to be the opposite way. I need to listen for the click, not the moving, like the movement of drawers. So This should go this way. Alright, there we go. Now it's unlocked. Alright. See, what is the point in having all this?
Medicine.
Laudanum, or whatever it's called. The medicine.
Laudanum-based cough medicine, Mrs. Asher, and Dover Morley Laboratory, London. It's strange to find such an elaborate medicine from a leading London laboratory in the home of such a modest woman.
So the amnesia medicine. Who picks up a letter that's sitting face up and turn it face down? It really. Darn it.
From Mr. Adam Flint, Royal Bank, Eastfield Road, Andover. To Mrs. Alice Asher, 5 Bishops Road, Andover. Dear Mrs. Asher, further to your request of 12 February 1935, I have informed my superiors of your wish to apply for a loan to acquire the lease of the shop you rent from Mr. Fairfax. Despite the seriousness of your case, I regret to inform you that your request has been denied. The amount of your personal contribution, £11, is not high enough and represents too small a part of the final transaction. I remain at your disposal for any questions. Adam Flint. Mrs. Asher's meager savings were not enough for her to own the tobacco shop, but will largely cover her funeral costs.
Damn. That's rough. Let's look at this. Okay, I can't look at the picture of the creepy man. Let's look at the blood on the pillow.
Blood. Did Alice Asher suffer from nosebleeds? An inscription in German. Souvenir of our honeymoon in the Black Forest. To my Alice forever, Franz Asher. The Ashers were a lovely couple when they were young.
Okay. That's that. I had 2 ego points.
This interior is very simple. Mrs. Asher lived very simply.
Okay. So you're supposed to be able to put the little gray cells together. How do I explain the presence of an A.B.C guide on the counter? Okay. So, presence of the A.B.C guide. Declaration, no objects for sale. Miss Asher was seen. Clues missing. Letter signed by the A.B.C for the Andover. That. Oops. That. Okay. Now what? Is the motive theft? No objects of value, and till is untouched and full of money. That's done. Theft is not the motive for the crime.
The motive is definitely not financial gain. There is no sign of a struggle, and the till has not been forced or emptied.
5 ego points. Is there anything else I can answer? Was Miss Miss Asher killed on sight. Yes, because she was in a even-shaped pool of blood. No other marks on the floor. And pool of blood near her head. Damn it. Got it.
Mrs. Asher was killed here. The absence of marks in the shop and the regular shape of the blood stains indicated beyond a doubt.
5 ego points. And I guess I can't answer the other question because I'm missing a clue. What is that clue? What question am I trying to answer, really? How do we explain the presence of the A.B.C. guide on the counter? Yeah, I'm not done inspecting the crime scene, apparently. I'm missing something. Because someone's supposed to come in and get me.
There are cigarettes packets in a mess on the shelf.
There we go. That's what I was missing.
So, Poirot, any news?
So, an ABC guide with no fingerprints, but prints all over the counter.
Normally, the tobacco shop does not sell ABC guides.
Exact. Mon ami, could you have a word with the neighbors? Some may have seen something.
Of course, my friend, I'll do it straight away.
I think I've looked everywhere here. Let us see if I can find any more information in the shop's surroundings.
Alright. So, let's go out here. And what we're trying to answer now is why the ABC guide was found. Let's observe her first.
4 pence a lettuce, a lovely large lettuce, 4 pence only.
This woman appears to be a smoker.
Wrinkles is a sign of being a smoker. Where's the third clue?
Maybe you can stare at people like that where you come from, but here it's very rude.
Damn it. She caught me. Well, lady, I'm trying to find the clues on you. Oh, they're not on her. Come on. Really? What the fuck, man? Full ashtray. Shut up. Shut up.
She's a big smoker. She must have been a customer at the tobacco shop.
I'm trying to find the clues and she keeps talking to me about staring at her. I'm not staring at you, lady. I'm observing.
Did you know Alice Asher well?
And for starters, who are you?
I'm Hercule Poirot, the detective.
You're foreign, that's for sure, with your accent and your odd way about you. And you're here about Alice's murder, I suppose. Well, I've nothing to say to you.
Did you speak to the victim yesterday?
No, I never saw her.
Lies.
Please try and help me, madame.
Why should I help you? For your beautiful moustache? Heh. Come on, move along now. You're scaring away my customers.
Please, do not be ridiculous.
She's an asshole. I know she went to the tobacco shop because she has fresh cigarettes. And that makes sense because she works right next to it. I'm gonna accuse her of lying.
One thing is certain. You are lying.
The strawberries.
So I'm a liar, am I? Get away from my stall!
The strawberries. I forgot.
You again?
How do I... Let me go get the strawberries if I can.
Hey, Poirot. Is the greengrocer causing trouble? I'll sort her out.
No, please, leave her, Chief Inspector. I'll get her to talk later.
I've found the victim's niece. She's waiting for you in the back of the shop.
Thank you, mon ami. I'll question her.
Wait, I'm not ready for that. I want to see if I can grab the strawberry bag off the table and tell her, "You're lying, bitch. I have strawberries to prove that you were there. You're nasty, spoiled strawberries." Alright, just shut up a minute.
Red liquid is oozing out.
We've already done this. I just want to take the bag of strawberries.
No, it's just some...
Oh, stop your sniveling. Is there a way... Wait a minute. Is there a way to talk to her? Or does that just get reset later?
You...
A bottle of poor quality vinegar. The smell could awaken the dead.
So apparently I can't do anything. Yeah, I can't do anything with her because I failed.
Strawberries! 6p a pound!
Wait, you said strawberries. Let me talk to you. Damn it.
Jap had the body removed out of respect for the victim's niece. His attention is commendable.
Oh, God. Hey.
Is her grief sincere?
Handkerchief. Lowered eyes. But where are the tears? Where are your fucking tears? Oh, stop your sniveling. You're not really crying. Her boobs.
She appears to be very upset. She's dressed in mourning. She looks fragile.
I demand that she stops crying. Stop fucking crying. That's what I've been saying.
You were very fond of your aunt, am I right?
She was the only family I had since my mother died.
Sincere. Ask her if her aunt had children. We already know she didn't. Deduce that the inheritance is for her. Well, her aunt didn't have any children. We already know that she has no children.
If you are her only relative, you will be the only one who inherits.
Sir, my aunt was poor. And in any case, I'm not interested in any legacy.
Whoops. Okay, shut up. I need to apologize. To get it
My
back on
apologies.
side.
I see that you mean what you say.
Okay, so ask if Alice was afraid of her husband. Ask if she ever thought the husband would go through with his threats. We'll just ask if she was afraid of him.
Was your aunt afraid of her husband?
He shouted a lot, but she wasn't afraid of him. Why, he used to slink away when she turned on him. He was afraid of her, if you like.
Say that a divorce would have been a solution. Ask if Alice was alright. Well, we don't want to say that because it'll probably make her start sniveling again. I don't know. Let's do...
Did your
ask if
aunt
she was
enjoy good health?
She had a bad throat, but she was well cared for by a doctor in London.
Does Franz Asher work?
All he's done for years is drink and gamble, but he used to be a very good cabinet maker.
What does he live on?
My aunt used to give him 5 shillings a week.
Oh, damn, that's not a lot.
What was that, $5? $15? Something like that? I don't know. I don't know the difference between shillings. Ask if Franz forced her to give him money. Ask if her aunt had a reason to help her husband. Well, she shouldn't be giving a man money. He should be working. So, was she being blackmailed to give him money? We'll say if he forced her, right? Because I think that, well, this is the same thing. It's just less abrasive, I guess. So we'll say that.
Why did she support such a goods for nothing?
He was her husband. She couldn't leave him with nothing.
Really?
I understand. You have been of great assistance, mademoiselle.
Really? Just because he's her husband, she has to take care of him? That makes no
Please
sense.
take this young lady home.
For
My
either
pleasure.
side.
Well, this Franz Asher does not seem to be quite so dangerous as Jab says. And since Alice Asher gave him money regularly, it was not in his interest to kill her.
Okay. So you say it wasn't in his interest to kill her. She was giving him money. I need to get some ego points. I need to explain this. No understood value for sale. No railroad guide for sale. Okay. No fingerprints on the guide. Okay. It was left by the murderer as a signature.
The murderer deliberately left behind this A.B.C. as a signature. The absence of fingerprints and the fact that it is open at letter A for Andover leaves little doubt.
Okay. Next clue. What was she doing when she was killed? Okay, well, she dropped the cigarettes. She was behind the counter. No object of value for sale. She has one wound at the back of her head. So she was turned away from the killer. So packets were in a muddle on the shelf. It was a cigarette packet near her head. And she has just one wound at the back of her head. There we go. She was turned. She was taking a packet of cigarettes from the shelf.
The murderer probably pretended to be a customer. He hit the shopkeeper from behind as she turned around to serve him.
Okay. Next clue. What else do we need to deduce or can deduce right now? Can we establish a time range during which Mrs. Asher was killed? We can't because the shopkeeper won't talk to us to help us solve this murder. She has just one in the back of her head. No railroad guide. No. Because of the counter, the body was not visible. We can't. She was seen alive at 5:30. And then she was found at 11. So she was killed between 5:30 and 11 in the evening. Can we reduce this time range and why? Yeah, we need this clue. We gotta get the shopkeeper to talk to us. I should have remembered the strawberries before I asked her that question, but I didn't remember it for some reason until after I had already screwed up. But yeah, so let's come on. Let me out. Okay. What's this? Find Franz Asher. So we need to find her husband. Alright. There he is.
We have to wait for him to sleep it off. He's all yours, Poirot. There are a few things I need to check.
There must be some way of sobering him up.
I wonder what his wife used to do. He must have scared the customers away.
Okay. So, yeah, there he is. He just walks right into
He's
the
not in
shop.
any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way to sober him up.
Give him that nasty vinegar outside. Or maybe strawberries, because she has the strawberries for some reason. You know. Won't actually let me pick them up. Alright, so I need to... Wait, what's this? He dropped something.
It's
What?
Alice Asher's notebook.
What's this? People that order her money.
Boldly. The fruit seller has debts too.
Ha!
She will probably be more cooperative thanks to this piece of information.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Drower was telling the truth. Mrs. Asher regularly gave money to her alcoholic husband. A
Silky
box
legs.
of new stockings.
I thought this was a book. That would be very strange. Silky legs. Oh, well, we're gonna read Silky Legs today.
He's not in any condition to be...
Wait.
He's not in any condition to...
Okay, there's no way to actually observe him before we have to do that. So I feel like the vinegar, when he made that remark, it's good enough to wake the dead or something like that. That would be what we would use to sober him up.
Strawberries, 6p a pound.
A bottle of poor quality vinegar. The smell could awaken the dead.
Okay, I can't take it yet. I have to talk to her again. Accuse her of selling rotten.
Your fruit is rotten.
What? A foreigner dares to say that?
According to the victim's account book, you owed her £10 for tobacco and magazines.
That's a lie. She owed me £1. I swear.
Accuse her of lying. Because she is.
Enough lies!
It's not lies. But you're not quite as clever as what you think.
Now, please be so kind as to explain this.
Look at my account book. Alice owed me £11 for fruit and vegetables. I may have had a slate at her shop, but she had one at mine. She owed me £1. And that reminds me I have to get it back from her niece.
That is quite enough. Your account book has saved you, but I might ask Chief Inspector Japp to throw you in the cells for 1 or 2 nights while he checks your entries. Do you want to go to prison?
Prison? Now that's not fair. I haven't done nothing.
In that case, I am counting on your full collaboration.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Listen, I didn't kill Alice, I swear. But it's true that I did go to the shop yesterday.
At what time?
6 o'clock. She left me a note saying she wanted some strawberries if I got some. I received them late, about 6. So I took them over to her.
But you did not see her.
She wasn't in the shop, so I just put the strawberries on the counter and left.
Wait, she was in the shop, but you can't see her because she was down on the ground. So, what did you see in the tobacco shop?
Did you see anything unusual in the shop?
No. Well, maybe one thing. There was always a railway guide on the counter.
Damn!
Alice didn't sell them. Maybe it's the customer who left it there.
You were not alarmed?
I thought Alice had just gone to get her medicine from her room and that she'd be straight back.
You mentioned medicine.
Something for her cough. She used to take it a lot.
Who do you think killed her?
France. Her scoundrel of a husband. He was always after her for something. Well, he's a foreigner. Sorry, sir. What I mean is he's German. That's even worse.
Did you see Franz Asher enter the tobacco shop late yesterday afternoon?
Well, no. But at that time of the day, the streets are packed, and I have better things to do than watch her shop.
Alright, so she was killed between 5:30 and 6 because this bitch went in there, excuse me, this lady went into her shop and didn't see her, but she saw the book on the counter at 6. So, yeah, alright. So we've narrowed down the time now. Finally, she freaking talked to me. Yes, I can establish a time range during which Mrs. Asher was killed. Between 5:30 and 6 p.m. Yes, I got it now. Alright, she didn't see anybody in the shop at 6. And, where was it? Because of the counter, the body is not visible from the tobacco shop's door. Right? Yep. That's it. Okay. So let's take this.
I'll just borrow your bottle a moment.
Take it. It's what Alice used to sober up her husband. But try not to empty the bottle.
Alright, so... let's take this in here. Put it in his face.
He's not in any condition.
Well... pull up your inventory. Take it, drag it over to him, put it in his face. Vinegar! Drink it!
Mes amis, I can say without a doubt that poor Mrs. Asher was killed between 5:30 and 6.
Killed when the street was packed with people. That's rather bold.
I've been talking to the neighbours, and...
No one's seen anything? Or rather, it's anything and everything. Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah. We must grill this villain Asher before he falls asleep again.
Alright, so now we need to ask him questions. No, we need to look at him first. Let's check out this black guy who...
This man is in rather a bad state.
Who beat you up? I'll give you another one if you don't answer my questions. Yeah, black eye, split lip.
This man has been fighting and he smells of alcohol.
Alright, let's talk to him. Should we offer him a cigarette, get him on our good side, accuse him of having threatened his wife, or ask what he was doing yesterday evening? I think we should offer him a cigarette, just to be nice and get him to trust us.
Care for a cigarette, monsieur?
What's that? Scented cigarettes? No thanks.
Bien. I was trying to be friendly, but you are quite right. Let us get down to business. You threatened to kill your wife, and now she is dead.
So what? You shouldn't take things so seriously, sir. Nothing but empty threats. We didn't get on all that badly.
So, if things were going so well with your wife, why did you not live with her?
She was the one that left. Nothing to do with me, sir.
Okay, ask if she had a lover, accuse him of ill-treating his wife.
You can't have treated her very well for her to run away.
No, sir, no. I wouldn't say I'd ever laid a finger on her, but it was only normal. She was my wife.
What?
Are you often involved in fights?
I don't know what you mean.
Hypocrite. Accuse him of fighting. Make fun of him for being beaten up. I don't know if this is the game where your choices affect the game itself. Like progressing. So I'm gonna just accuse him of fighting because he obviously looks like he's been fighting.
Asher, look me in the eye and tell me that you were in a fight.
I'm looking. No, I wasn't in a fight.
What?
You are right. Looking at the state of you, you did not defend yourself. So someone gave you a good beating.
A beating? No way. All right, he tore my coat and gave me a black eye. You see the state of him.
Very interesting. Who is the other that you struck?
Probably best if I tell you everything. Yesterday afternoon, I met Roderick Tanner. We'd bet on a dog fight together.
An illegal bet, naturally.
Yes, sir. Our dog won. Roderick got the money, but he refused to give me my share.
And you fought about it. What time was this?
In the evening, about 6, I think. We were on the other side of town. You see, I couldn't have killed my wife.
Asher's alibi appears to be confirmed. All the same, I'm going to call and check that he did have a fight with this Tanner on the afternoon of the murder. You can never trust this sort of chap.
One thing is certain, Asher was a ruffian who used to beat his wife.
But he is not very educated. It certainly was not him who wrote the letter signed A.B.C. Let's resume, Hastings. We know the murderer pretended to be a customer. He did not kill her for money, that appears to be certain.
I agree with you on that point.
And the murderer left an A.B.C. guide as a signature. Therefore, it's likely he wrote the letter.
Indeed, but that doesn't explain why and how he did it.
You are quite right. Why he did it is a mystery. But as for how he did it, we do know enough to try and reconstruct the events.
Okay, so what's going on? Reconstruct the crime's course of events by selecting the actions that the killer may have executed. During the investigation, you recollect thumbnails that illustrate progress in the inquiry. To consult your progress, go back to the main menu and access the timeline. The timeline is completed as you go along in order to allow you to review the events in chronological order. Oops. Answer the 6 questions in order to establish the murderer's profile. Slide the clues onto the boxes below the portraits. You've just obtained a modifiable object. To use it, select the object in your inventory and click on the icon. It is only available if modification is possible. Okay. Reconstruction.
The killer enters the shop.
Advance.
Mrs. Asher turns around to greet a customer.
And then he asks for cigarettes, right?
The murderer asks her for some tobacco. She turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her. He then places the A.B.C. upside down before leaving. Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Well, that wasn't hard. But why would you serve
Asher
somebody?
has a strong alibi, and we don't have any other suspect. But what was the point of this crime?
She had no debts. She gave Franz Asher money regularly. She wasn't owed money. Nobody stood to gain anything.
No doubt about it, the murderer is insane.
And I fear that we had not heard the last of him.
I hope you're wrong for once.
Bien, let's go back to London. If we hurry, we should catch the 7:02 train. Are you coming?
No, unfortunately, I have to talk with Andover police.
See you soon, then. Are you coming, Hastings? Let's go home. There's nothing for us here.
So Poirot is like the Sherlock, and Hastings is the Watson.
Well, do you have any idea about the killer's identity?
The crime was committed by a man of medium height, with red hair and suspicious eyes. He has a slight limp on the right foot, and a wart just below his shoulder blade.
Poirot!
Mon ami, what do you want? You fix upon me a look of dog-like devotion and demand of me a pronouncement à la Sherlock Holmes. Now for the truth. I do not know what the murderer looks like, nor where he lives, nor how to set hands upon him.
What shall we do, then?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Do not be so impatient, Hastings. The killer will manifest himself soon enough.
I thought I heard the postman. Maybe there's some news.
I will go and see.
Okay, I think it's the killer knocking on our door to come get us, but we're just gonna not open the door for a minute. We're just gonna look at this.
Daily Flicker, June the 22nd, 1935. Battle over control of bank system. What will the government do for money? Andover, murder of a tobacconist.
Can I actually look at it? Apparently not.
It is not the right time.
Can I eat some cookies? Or biscuits, rather? Oh my god! Why? Why do you have a What is that? Is that an alligator or a crocodile? I can't tell from back here. I can only tell by the snout. I can't pick them out by the tail or anything. Let's get some ego points in this mirror and look at ourselves. Yeah. I'm looking good today. Andrew's shaking his ass. Alright. God, what is it with looking at the paper the wrong way?
Dear Mr. Poirot, well, what do you think? I believe that I won this round. The end of our affair went like clockwork, don't you feel? But the fun has only just started. I would like to draw your attention to Bexhill-on-Sea on the 25th of this month. We're having a crazy time. Best wishes, A.B.C.
We're having a crazy time. It's a party.
The next crime will be in Bexhill. We must warn Jap to Scotland Yard.
Did the letter indicate anything that might help the police?
To be honest, I think we can already guess something about the next victim. But I need to think about it a little more.
Alright. Well, it's obviously gonna be somebody who has a name that starts with B. Because that's how it happened before. It's like he takes the name of the person.
Let us examine this more closely.
He takes the name of the person and matches it with the side of town that they live in. Mrs. Asher lived in Andover.
Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects.
The I in this one.
Yes, this I is weird.
The commas, maybe?
Let us examine the characters in this word.
And the crooked A.
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual.
Well, the punctuations are weird, too.
Let us examine the characters in this word.
Wait. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to be looking at the other letter. So let's do the I.
Yes, this I is weird.
And then we'll go over here to this letter.
Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
And then
I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
and the crooked A in Andover.
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual.
Yes. Okay.
That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
Okay.
I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Commas. Commas are the same. Clogs, C. Okay, wait.
Let us examine the characters in this word.
The O is the same. But how do I... Ah, shit! No!
Dear Mr. Poirot, well, what do you think? We're having a crazy time. Best wish? Right. Let us compare this with the other letter.
Alright, so look at this word. Clockwork.
The W is not printed properly. However, the characters in the two words do not match.
How do I switch over to the other letter? Okay. The W is not printed correctly, so let's get this W here.
Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
Took you that long to realize that?
Both letters were written on the same typewriter and show the same characteristics.
You surprise me, Poirot. You usually ignore material proof.
But there is nothing usual about this case, Hastings. Nothing must be overlooked. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Wait. Okay, so what is special about the Andover murder? Letter announcing Bexhill's crime. He already said in the other letter about Andover. Theft is not the motive for the crime. The first victim killed was called Asher. Wait. Miss Asher lived in a squalid neighborhood. No. Alice Asher was killed between 5:30 and 6. Theft is not the murder of the crime. The Andover A.B.C. guy. Oh, fuck. This. Andover and Alice start with the letter A. What can we guess about the next victim? So it will be the letter announcing the Bexhill's crime. The victim's name may start with the letter B.
So, Poirot, have you found something?
Oui, I believe so. But I am afraid it is not enough to stop the murderer. Let us go and see Chief Inspector Japp. I will explain there.
Alright, I don't know how long this video's been, but someone tells me I'm gonna have to stop. The kids are taking a nap right now, so that's not really why. I'm getting kind of hungry. So I want to eat some leftovers. I kind of want it to look. It's like I have a picture of like geishas in my house. Everywhere, like everywhere. Wow, dude, you have a problem. You have a real problem. Okay, new objective. Go to Scotland Yard. Let's get in our car. Hurry up.
To Scotland Yard, please.
Alright. Now what? Oh. Wait. Can I look over here though? Parker's. Alright, well, let's go ahead. Okay. There is a shelf with 2 guns. Alright, so what's up here? Let's snoop his stuff first before we even talk to him.
Japp has invested a great deal in his career.
Medals? A board of medals? That's really egotistical, or what do you call it? Shooting trophy. He's got all of his awards just there.
Chap is an investigator greatly respected by his peers.
Alright, so, okay, what else can I snoop before I talk to him? Apparently nothing. Yeah, I have to investigate him first. We'll observe him. Why is he standing behind him? That's kind of creepy, isn't it?
Chap appears to be snowed under.
I thought it was snowed over. Or just snowed. You know, when you have a lot of work to do. Telephone off the hook.
Chap appears to already be overloaded with work. My news is not going to improve matters.
Well, that doesn't give you...
Bonjour, Chief Inspector. I am afraid we have some bad news. I have just received another letter signed A.B.C. The next crime will be on the 25th in Bexhill-on-Sea.
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
I have compared the two letters. There is no doubt about it.
I suppose you think he's going to carry out his threats.
I fear so.
Good God, Poirot. Bexhill is very busy at this time of year, and we have no idea who the next victim will be.
Okay, so the next victim's name will start with the letter B. The murder is unpredictable. The killer attacks old ladies who run a shop. No, this one.
I suspect that the name of the second victim will start with B.
What on earth makes you think such a thing?
I thought about it when I saw the name Asher clearly written over the shop door of the unfortunate woman who was murdered in Andover last month. When I received a letter mentioning Bexhill, I deduced that the victim, like the town, might have been chosen by alphabetical order.
So, it's an alphabet fiend. I'm going to have a list drawn up of all the people whose name starts with B. I hope there aren't too many of them.
Bien. We should leave you to work, Chief Inspector.
You have a few days to prepare yourself.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this here because we're moving into the next case.
Poirot?
Chief Inspector Japp, your call does not bode well.
Indeed, we have just found the body of a young woman on the beach in Bexhill. An A.B.C. was placed on the body.
We'll be there as soon as possible.
Okay, so we're going to Bexhill. When we come back, we will put our clues together and solve this murder. Yeah.
Bexhill is a delightful town. It would be nice to come back and visit.
I do not entirely agree. Walking at the beach damages my shoes, and it hurts my knee.
So the years have not spared you, my friend. It's the same for all of us.
That is exactly what I said to myself when I saw you back from your travels.
Poirot!
Do not be offended, Hastings. I can see Japp waiting for us. And from his face, I would say that things are not looking good.
Alright, I think we have the opportunity to stop now. Wait a minute. The walrus mustache? Okay. What the fuck is he doing? Hastings, what are you doing? Okay. Alright guys, so we're not gonna get over into looking at the crime scene right now. I'm just gonna save this and we will come back. So like, favorite, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. It's the Reading Rainbow.